Hello! Sok szeretettel köszöntök mindenkit a ma esti streamem. Én Rész vagyok, a Csillagok királynője, és most, hogy a múlt heti stream elmaradt magánakokból, így most jöttem, hogy bepótoljam a elmaradást. Oh, hi! Úgyhogy lehető legjobb résznél álltunk meg, úgy emlékszem. Ugyanis pont egy ilyen árulásos szavazáson mentünk keresztül. Szia, Drew! Ja igen, szia Csuszi, neked is. Olvastam, amit írtál. Köszi a lurkot. Nyugodtan. Ha csak beraktok a háttérbe rádiónak, én annak örülök. Tessék? Nem vagyok megfázva. Ez egy nem új mikrofon, már annyira. Szerintem tavaly ősszel vettem, vagy talán még előtte. Ez egy streaming mikrofon, kardioid. Csak annyira nem vagyok hozzászokva, hogy állítgatom folyamatosan, hol közelebb, hol messzebb. Hol az állam alatt, hol az állam fölött, a számmal egy vonalban. Szia, Tancsona! Komolyan idejöttél kólát kérni? Na jól van, tesó. Figyelj! Én veled ellentétben nem vagyok gonosz éjjel, jó? Csak egy nagyszájú ember. Adok neked kólát, tessék, vidd innen. Tiéd lehet az egész kartonnál. Tartsd meg az aprót is, te mocskos állat. Na, hát nézzük akkor az eredményeket.
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Remélem egyébként a hangom jó, a játék hangja is jó. Ha bármi van, tudjátok, sikolcsatok, írjatok, szóljatok, mert nem tudok bármennyire is vagyok a Csillagok királynője, gondolatot olvasni, még én se. Oh. Oh. Köszönöm szépen, Lola. De mi ez a potátó?
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Sigma, why did you and Vi do that? All we had to do was choose ally 3 times, and we could all escape together.
Ja, hát... Alice után... Alice volt nekem a legelső, akivel ezt a betraying játékot játszottuk. Ott mi rányomtunk arra, hogy öllálj és barizzunk, és ő meg visszautasított minket. Úgyhogy... ebből a kulva én most azt mondtam, hogy akkor menjünk arra, hogy betray. És Lunával sorsolt minket össze a gép, tehát ellene voltunk. És hát szerencsétlenek, azt hiszem, összetörtük egy kicsit a szívét.
After this, we only would have needed 2 more rounds and we would have all had 9 points.
Szerinted én hiszek benned?
But now we...
Na jó, ez elég szigorú volt. Egyébként nekem semmi bajom vele, csak picit gyanús, hogy azt tudjuk róla, hogy valami orvosszerűség, de nem igazán volt hajlandó megnyílni a Luna, hogy miért ennyire tudálékos különböző betegségek meg vírusok kapcsán.
Why?
I hung my head. There was no way I could look her in the eye and try to explain what I'd done.
It was me. I told him to betray you.
What?
There's a way to get out faster. If you're successful twice with betray, you'll get 3 points each time, which gives you 6. That means you'll have 9 BP after the second AB game.
I know that. Is that why you chose betray? So you can can escape before the rest of us?
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to get out first or anything. Just wanted to have a little leverage.
How is leverage supposed to help you?
Well, I was planning on getting out of here with everybody else, and
You're lying. What makes you think I'm going to believe that?
Na, bocsika, csak kaptam ellátmányt. Ez leszállt egy angyal, ezt kaptam chipset. Oha, na, igen, látszik, hogy nagy szám van. Már csak képes vagyok bármilyen streambe, bármilyen körülmények között snackelni, úgyhogy nagyon sajnálom. Most fontosabb teendőm volt itt a chipszel a háttérben. Szóval, úgy érzem, ehhez a drámához nem kell. Na. The eyes met for a long moment, but all I could see in Luna's was sadness and disappointment. Fi opened her mouth, then shut it again and looked away. I was about to apologize to Luna when... Köszi!
Hey,
Mizu egyébként. Meséltek nyugodtan. Hogy telt mindenkinek a hétvége, vagy a hétfője? Én például hétvégén most dolgoztam, meg még hétfőn is. Egyébként egész laza volt. A hétfőn már annyira nem. De... utána így voltam. Kollégákkal még bulizni picit. Csak így összeülni. És az jól esett, pedig nem vagyok az a fajta ereszd el a hajam fajta angyal. Kicsapok a hámból, aztán rám se lehet ismerni 2 nappal később.
what were you thinking?
Most mondtam el, hogy mit gondoltam, azt még számon kész. Különben vegyél már fel valamit. Mi lenne, ha kukáznánk, ez egy raktár, nem? Kukázunk neked valami értelmes felsőt. Tudod mit? Lehet, hogy ezekben a szobákban lévő ágynemű húzat is jobb, mint az a látványon. A little suspicious? The eyes are grey. It must be an alien. I take off my glasses. Uh-oh, just blue eyes. Alien! Alien. Well. Luna might be an alien, but Alice is one too. Akkor mi most mind alienek vagyunk?
I'm sorry, Alice. I didn't think you'd choose ally.
Ja, értem. Ez Clovernek szól.
What? You really think I'd betray you?
Ó, ez milyen bizalmi problémákat vet fel.
Well, no. That's what I thought at first.
But Kay told you to choose betray, didn't he?
Yes, I did. I was sure you would vote similarly.
Are you listening? I'm not going to vote betray against Clover.
Is that so? You never considered that we might choose to betray you?
What?
Wow.
Clover would never choose that, of course. But what if I was your sole opponent? I understand it might seem strange of me to say this, but who would trust a man who hides his face? If I were in your position, I would be quite certain my masked opponent would choose betray.
Wow. Jó, de ez mondjuk már túlgondolás, mert Alice ez valamiért nagyon ragaszkodik Cloverhöz. És érzelmi alapon választott az Alice. És most megy a óriás dráma, hogy Te elárultál engem? Dehogy árultalak el, ó, dehogy is nem.
Well, but it wasn't just you. Clover was there too.
Yes, she was. But if I'd chosen to end an argument by force, do you think she would have had any chance? I was certain you'd choose betray for that very reason.
So that was why you did it.
Yes.
After he explained his thinking to me, I thought he had a good point.
It's all right. I understand.
I'm so sorry.
I apologize. This is very unfortunate.
The past is the past. There's no point complaining about it. I'll just have to try and get those points back in the next AB game.
Attól félek én is. Mintha mosolyogna és tervezne valami. That was when I finally noticed Dio, Quark, and Tana.
Let me give you a little warning, Tenmyoji. That little shit is a hell of an actor. I'll bet you money he's a born con man. I don't know what he is to you, but if I were you, I'd trust that kid as far as I can throw him, and at your age, that can't be much. You hearing me, old man? Keep an eye on him.
Szegény. It looked like things hadn't gone as planned for the other teams either. Nonetheless, we all seem to have reached some sort of truce.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round one. If there's a round one, then there's likely a round two.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Oh, yeah. I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're already open.
Right you are. So, let me just close them.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon round.
Aha.
Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Hogyha ez így menne, hogy csak így előteremtem. Ja, várjál, én angyal vagyok, meg tudom csinálni. Akkor folytatjuk. Moon cards? Does it mean we can't use these cards anymore since they got suns on them?
Yes, indeedy. Now,
You'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. As many times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party open until somebody opens the number 9 door.
Értem. Ezek szerint örökké itt leszünk, de legalább ez a nyúl nagyon boldog lesz tőle. Legalább valaki jól szórakozik.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
No. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on.
Nem tudom, hogy nem tudják a karakterek megjegyezni, hogy a 9-es ajtónak a... hát gyakorlatilag a játéknak a végéig megy a játék. Amúgy nem tudom, mi ez a megrögzültség a 9-es számmal. Valahogy szimbolikusabbnak tartottam volna mondjuk egy 4-es számot, ami a halál száma Japánban. Mert hogy elvileg úgy ejted a japán 4-es számot, régi kiejtés alapján, mint a halálnak a szavát. Ugyanaz a kiejtés a 2-nek. És ezért rossz dolgokat társítottak hozzá.
Of course, you could also get stuck just
Vagy
below
hát
9
attól
BP,
függ.
where every bunny just keeps going
Az ki a
back.
halálról van szó végül is.
After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5.
Egyébként, aki belebenyilódott a matekba, arról van szó, hogy bracelet pointokat kell gyűjteni röviden BP-ket. Pontozásos rendszer alapján, akinek mondjuk 1 pontja van, az közel áll a halálhoz. Hogy eléri a nullát, akkor a kezünkön lévő karkötő szépen belénk szúr 2 tűt. Először elálltat, aztán megmérgezés, megmördelünk. Ha elérjük a 9 pontot, akkor lehetőségünk lesz eljutni a 9-es ajtóhoz, feltéve, hogy a puzzle-öket megoldjuk. És lehetőségünk lesz kinyitni a 9-es ajtót, ami a játéknak a vége. Viszont amíg nincs valakinek 9 BP vagy hát bracelet pontja, addig folytatódni fog ez a mini játék a szavazással, meg a mindenféle árulásokkal, ami például itt volt Clover meg Elise között. Szóval izgalmas lesz.
Round 100, round 2000, you might even go all the way up to round 24 billion.
El nem menj le, basz meg. Bocsánat.
I really hope it doesn't come to that.
Hát szerintem amilyen nagy számot mondtál, addig nem is élünk, de whatever. Hey, can I ask you something?
I don't know, can you?
A móka egész addig fog tartani, míg valaki nem nyitja a 9-es ajtót és el nem készíti a nyúlpaprikást. Igen, a nyúlpaprikás az kimaradt a meséből, pedig amúgy lehet ebből az AI-ból jót lehetne csinálni, ha nem lenne AI. I see there's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like you have to have 3 people exactly.
Yeah? So?
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
Nope. There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door.
Miért 9-es? Why 9? Well, according to one of the creators, we have no idea. Hát ettől féltem én is. Egyébként nekik biztos van. Megpörgették a kis pörgettyűt. Melyik szám legyen, Józsi? Hát nem tudom. Random számgenerátor. 9-es, jó lesz, jó lesz. Így szavazták meg, hogy legyen a 9-es a játék szimbolikája.
It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you. There is one thing though, Ziggy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true.
What? What do you mean?
Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Van, hogy el tudom képzelni ezt az arcot, amit most vághat. Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
Ding ding ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets.
For example, if you translate the name of the game's author into Latin letters, it has 9 letters. Tényleg? Na bakker. Szóval még el is gondoltak a készítők?
It doesn't matter how many people there are!
But wait, hold on a minute. Do these things even come off?
No, yes, they do indeed.
Then how do I take it off?
Step 1, be dead. Step 2, bracelet comes off easy.
Well, there's two ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door and escape. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself.
What's the second way? Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way?
Oh, Bia. I think you already know.
What?
Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet?
Hülye gyerek, nem, hogy azt kérdezné meg, hogy a kenyérpirítókat hogyan lesz le a fejére. Hát igen.
Of course I do.
Amúgy ne aggódj. Az továbbra se derült ki, hogy miért visel kenyérpirítókat a fején.
Oh, well, I see.
Ha valaki félt, hogy erről lemarad, most már tudja.
It's easy. Nothing to it, really. You die.
Wasted.
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses.
You know what an electrocardiogram is, right? Technically, it's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium, but you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with the little light that goes beep, 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 beep.
Aha.
When someone dies on a TV show.
Beep beep to you too.
Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching.
Always evolving. Always improving. Ja, bocs, ezt már nem a nyúl mondja. Amúgy lehet, hogy én vagyok Zero. Ezen gondolkodom.
So, when that signal goes away,
The lock on the bracelet releases, right?
yep. So there you go. The second way. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
Júj! Jó van. You're a man of culture, my friend. Beep beep, I'm sheep. Beep beep, I'm sheep. Beep beep, I'm sheep. Ba 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 ba. Tehát, ha elkötöd a kezed egy percre, nagyon szorosan, akkor leesik magától a kütyű. Understood. Nem. Elég, ha csak véletlen levágod.
Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off.
Aha. Köszönjük, most már megvilágosodtam. Egyéb banális kérdés.
If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round. Oops. I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you, huh?
Először is. Csinálunk egy biztonsági mentést. Just because. Másrészt megnézzük a flowchartba, hogy hol tartunk. Kék ajtón nem kéne átmennünk. Ja, ezek ismeretlenek, aha. Hát oké.
Next round.
Yep.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to explain everything? Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game.
There. That's pretty clear, right? If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tambioldi. Or Alas. Or Mooney.
Hogy Lunáról beszél.
Or maybe everyone?
What?
Why?
Yeah. Why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized. Just like when you break the rules. I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
You mean the needles in our bracelets are gonna activate and we'll die?
Correct, Siggy. Full marks.
So, Fi had been right. But how had she known before Zero told us?
I see. Alice, Luna, and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
What? What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
Sorry.
Sorry's not going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them.
Well,
Is there anything else you conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules.
I think it's fair. After all, it's not like anybody else knew, right? Right, Fido?
Yeah,
Oops.
I guess so.
Ez az arc. Aztán meglepődött kicsit. I took a moment to go over everything in my head. The AB game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. There were no rules about how many people could go or couldn't pass through the number 9 door. That meant it was possible for everyone to escape. The secondary chromatic doors could be opened by any number of people, so long as you had the right bracelets. The bracelets would only unlock under 2 conditions: if you left the building or if your heart stopped. Szóval röviden összefoglalva, ez az AB game, amiben egymást áruljuk el azzal, hogy Light vagy Bitrate választunk, az addig folytatódik, amíg valaki nem nyitja a 9-es ajtót. Az nincs lekorlátozva, hogy hány ember mehet át rajta, tehát van egy jó esély, hogy mindenki kijuthat, túléli. Akkor ezek a kis színes ajtók igazából kinyílnak bármennyi ember hatására, feltéve, hogy a megfelelő karperec van nálad, és ennek elég, hogyha az adott karperec megvan. Ami sajnos azt jelenti, hogy ez egy lehetőséget ad arra, hogy minket hátba szúrjanak, vagy más ember hátba szúrja a másikat, megölje és ellopja a karperecét. Nagyszerű. Csak ezt nem teszi hozzá. Akkor azt már hozzáteszi a játék, hogy a karperec akkor jön le, ha kijutsz vagy meghalsz. Ez eddig szerintem a legtisztább. If your BP hits 0, the needles in your bracelet would activate, killing you.
Oh, one last thing. The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You already saw them, right? There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green. That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
But wait! You've already got those bracelets! Have a look! The color's changed, hasn't it?
Yeah, it did change. Mine changed from red to cyan.
Me too. Mine's cyan now.
Mine too. Wait, I guess the colors weren't the only thing that changed. It switched from pair to solo.
You're right. Mine switched from solo to pair.
Mine is now a solo as well.
Yep, looks like mine's changed too. I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm still a pear.
The three of us seem to be magenta now as well.
I'm yellow, and it still says solo. Fi, you and Dio are yellow now too, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like I'm a pair.
Two needles stick in our hands. This is not a deadly weapon, this is a poorly made Omnitrix. Ez így van, még sát se változol tőle, hanem meghalsz. Milyen technológia ez?
When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. Apparent solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random.
Mm-hmm.
No rules or anything. Now, with all of that explained, I must bid you adieu.
Fúj, inkább ne beszélj nekem franciául, köszi.
Sadly, we may never meet again.
Nem a nemzettel van bajom, hanem a nyelvet nem annyira szeretem. És mikor ő köszön el, az külön nem tetszik.
What?
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore. I mean, you guys are good from here, right? I'll never see you guys again.
Fúj, én csak örülök neki.
Did you really think I was gonna cry? Suckers! As if I'd cry over you dummies!
What the? You fucking dick.
You mad? Anyway, good luck. I may be gone, but I'm always watching.
Tök jó, mert mindegyik kameránál be tudok neked mutatni.
Maybe I'll see you again someday. Have a nice tragedy.
Milyen kedves. He vanished. Gyors jelentéske. Na.
That little piece of shit. If I could just get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
That sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that.
What happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
Yeah, looks like about 42 minutes.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits.
Na hát ez érdekes. Összefoglalta a Zero a szabályokat. Az AB játék kapcsán lelépett, elköszönt tőlünk, elvileg nem fogjuk látni, aztán lehet, hogy mégis. Aztán 42 perc van még, ami kinyílnak alul a színes ajtók. Hát akkor, ha van lehetőség, fedezzük fel a helyet.
Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something. If there's a chance Zero missed something.
I concur. There's no point in standing around.
I've never seen a more stupid rabbit than this one, unless someone in the family was born in the year of the rabbit. Ó. Hát... Jó, de gondolom ő nem Zero fény alatt született. Ez a nyúl még nyúlnak is rossz. Nem tudom ki programozta le, de vagy egy zseni, vagy egy idióta állat volt.
We lose nothing by looking. And if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors.
Let's split up. 5 minutes would give us a good half hour or so. Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections?
Nincs. There were none. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn. How the hell did I end up here? Why? Why me? Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that could have landed me in Zero's game. I hadn't pissed anyone off, at least not this bad. I didn't owe anybody money, and my family certainly wasn't rich. If anyone was hoping to get a fat ransom payout for me, they were going to be very disappointed. Obviously, I wasn't some kind of genius, nor was I an Olympic athlete, and I certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fulfill some great purpose on his earth. Well, at least if I was, I didn't know it yet. Had I started a fight with a frightening and mysterious new religion? No. Had I hacked into some terrorist group server? Ez milyen elmékedések ezek? Mintha magamat hallanám. No. Had I witnessed an assassination? Maybe? No. Had I gotten wasted? And had a one-night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? Mi? Milyen képzelgései vannak ennek, Jézusom? Well, yes. Tessék. But it was just one time. Még mindig. Sigma. Tessék. And she was the one who went after... Oh no, nem akarok részleteket. Anyway, I was just an ordinary college student. If there was a reason I'd been abducted and put in the nonary game, I sure couldn't see it. Why was this happening to me? I thought back to what I'd been doing right before I was taken. The memories were still a little blurry, but they were there. Egyébként értem én most elmélkedni, csak abban szerintem nem gondol bele, hogy ha a seggét is mozdítaná és sétálna közben, akkor produktívabb lenne, és nem vesztegetni az idejét. Hello! Szia Gazzo! Mizu! Figyeljetek, most a dátumot nem fordítom le, hanem majd elégedjetek meg azzal, hogy early morning, California desert. The moon was beautiful. Hát még szépen csináltam. I'd finished writing a paper due that day and was heading to my car from the research building. The parking lot was empty and a bright moon cast sharp shadows across the chilly pavement. The last time I'd looked at the clock, it had said it was 2 in the morning, which meant that today was Christmas Day. So why was I at school typing away feverishly on Christmas? There were 3 reasons. First, my home computer had suddenly decided to eat shit. When I hit the power button, I just got nothing. I didn't have the time to spend all night troubleshooting the stupid thing, so I headed back to campus to use one of the school machines. Second, the professor in charge of my research group was a Buddhist. Christmas didn't appear to have any sort of significance to him, and part of me couldn't shake the thought that he was trying to make some kind of point. Köszi! A lehető legjobb embernek magyaráztat, hogy lassan kell ejteni. Ugyanis hobbiból tanulok olaszt. Nagyon ritkán igaz, meg egy ideje nem foglalkoztam vele, de hogy így bennem van, hogy tanulok. Third, my girlfriend has broken up with me a week before. Szerencsétlen. Még lehet a one night standért én is adhagynám. Ezt a csávót. I'm sorry. I don't think we should see each other anymore. Goodbye. All I got was that one cold email. Try as I might, I couldn't even get in touch with her. Of course, that meant I wouldn't be attending the party we'd been planning on going to. Somehow I didn't think drinking by myself around a bunch of happy couples would really be a good idea. Ezzel kell elmenni a Starbucksba. Meginni egy jó cukros kávét. Aztán hazamenni a naplementébe. At any rate, I'd stayed up all night to finish my paper and emailed it off to my professor before the sun began to rise. As I walked across the parking lot, I felt light. Perhaps it was the relief of finishing my paper, or perhaps it was the 5 energy drinks I chugged to stay awake. Perhaps it was both. Az itt már a fő karakterünk. Vagy hát mi vagyunk. Az ő szempontjából látjuk a dolgokat. I slid into my car and stuck the key into the ignition after only 2 tries. Hobbiból tanulsz azt, az menő. Egyébként, ja, egy ismerős tanítgatott. Eljutottam addig, hogy ilyen alapbemutatkozás, ez a ki vagy, hol laksz, mondd fel a telefonszámod, azt így. Mondogattunk mindenféle kitalált példát, de egy ideje már nem foglalkoztam vele. Cserébe viszont nagyon jól megtanultam magamtól kávét kérni, ha valaha arra kerülne sor, hogy kimegyek és íhatom mondjuk Firenzében a cappuccinót. I twisted the key. Nothing happened. Ja, bocsi, túl gyors voltam. I jiggled the key in the slot and tried again. And again. Hú, de szar hangja van ennek a kocsinak, én inkább az egészet cserélni. Vagy legalább elvinném szerelőzzel, hogy itt az idő. On the 5th try, the engine made an odd creaky noise like metal on metal and fell silent. Ez szerelő barátom. Hát ez eléggé meghalt. You stupid... Jó, nem káromkodom. I screamed and pounded on the steering wheel, but nothing worked. The console was about to get a visit from my fist when... Na, fehér füst. What the hell is this? Why is my car smoking? Hát ez azért volt, mert meg akartad fenyegetni, hogy megütött szegényt. He? Fél pillanat. Ja, aha, oké. Na bocs, csak közben kaptam egy SMS-t a tranzakcióról, és néztem, hogy mi volt, de semmi érdekes, semmi különös, no panic. Csak a szokásos. I closed at the door, and for a moment I thought that it was just my panic and lack of sleep that were keeping me from opening it. It wasn't long before I realized the truth. Open! Open up! What was going on? My mind was racing, trying desperately to puzzle out what was happening through a haze of fear and caffeine-fueled neuron misfires. That was when I saw it. Just a glimpse in the rear-view mirror, but I was certain there was someone behind my car. I spun around as fast as a very tired college student sitting in a car can. Who's there? My vision started to swim as the smoke filled the car. The more of it I inhaled, the heavier my belly felt, and I could barely already feel the world starting to go dark. The last of my strength failed, and I collapsed sideways into the passenger seat. Tehát, hogy mi történt? Ez a szerencsétlen srác, akivel vagyunk Sigma, ő úgy tűnik, hogy valami professzor, aki karácsony napján úgy döntött, hogy megírja maradék papírjait egy projekthez, befejezte a munkát, beült a kocsiába, de nem tudott elhajtani, mert valami volt a kocsival, és konkrétan nem tud kijutni az autójából, Én mondjuk kitörtem volna a helyébe az ablakot és kimásztam volna, de ez a szerencsétlen még csak arra se volt képes, hanem telibe letüdőzte azt a füstöt, amitől egyre fáradtabb lett, aztán tessék. Kidőlt, mint a zsák. Milyen napod volt? Hát kösz, laza. Ma igazából pihentem, úgyhogy majd nem kellett dolgozni. Hát de majd... Hát várjál, azt mondja, hogy... Most így holnaptól péntekig viszont 3 nap egybe. Izgi lesz. Neked milyen napod volt, Gató? My eyes slowly drooped closed. When they opened again, I was in the AB room with Fi. Why is this happening to me? Ezt még megkérdezed 5-ször, és falra mászom. I spent a few minutes following in my misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. Hát szerintem nem, de mindegy. But even I know that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Szerintem meg nem, de legalább már rájössz. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight and headed off. Most már szeretnék az infirmeribe menni. Az biztos, hogy nem fogok az izébe menni még egyszer a quartersbe. Azt a passzos sorozatot nem csináljuk végig. How is it going? You guys find anything?
Hello, Mr. Sigma.
Nothing yet.
Well, Alice, Clover, and I did go over this room quite thoroughly. I doubt you'll find any hidden hallways here.
Why are you back here then?
Well, I was concerned about the lady you found. Who would do such a horrible thing?
Ó, igen. A szavazás elején találtunk egy nőt, akit leszúrtak. Ő nem él.
Given what we know so far, you're the most likely candidate.
Fi, please, why would I kill this woman?
Még mindig nem tudjuk, hogy nézel ki, nem tudjuk, hogy hívnak téged, nem tudunk róla semmit.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying the evidence points to you right now. If we find more evidence in the future, that could change.
We were so busy earlier that I never got to ask, but do any of you know who she is?
Beats me. I've never seen her before.
I don't know her either.
Neither do I. Well, I suppose I might have known her before I lost my memories, but there's no way to know, is there?
You still can't remember anything?
No, not even a little, unfortunately.
You better be telling me. You better be telling the truth about this amnesia stuff.
Are you suspicious of me too, Sigma?
Suspicious? Have you looked in a mirror lately? You might as well have suspicious tattooed across your forehead.
If someone ran into you on the street at night, they'd probably pass out from fright.
Or maybe even during the day.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize for my frightening appearance.
Well, it's not really something you need to apologize for. I mean, it's not your fault, right?
No, I suppose not. Well, I assume not.
But what?
I'm not sure why, but none of this feels particularly strange. The mask and the suit, I mean. In a way, it almost feels natural. I don't feel as though I was forced into it.
Are you saying this is how you always look?
No, I don't think that's it.
This might be a pretty obvious question, but is there any way for you to take it off?
No,
Nem tudod levenni a saját jelmezed? Ne viccelj már.
I've tried several times, to no avail. I honestly don't even know where to start.
Hát nem tudom. Én próbálkoznék mindenhogy. Ugye egy szobában vagyok egyedül. Lehúzni a fejemről a sapkát. Hogy megnyomni ezeket a arany dolgokat. Csak valamelyik kioldja ezt a robotjelmezt és le tudod venni. Na, jó volt, 2 vizsgát írtam, az egyiket közgazdaságból, a másikat pedig agrárgazdaságból, de az előbbi 14-es lett, a második 16-os. És ez a 14-16-os ezek szerint jó érdemjegynek minősülnek, mert én ezekről most hallok először. Nálunk Magyarországon 1-től 5-ig terjedő rendszer van, ahol a 1-es a legrosszabb jegy, a karó, a 5-ös meg a legjobb, a jeles.
But there is something I'd like to ask of you. There are parts of the suit I can't see. Could you have a look and tell me if perhaps there is a switch or something similar?
With no further warning, he removed his robe and turned his back to us. It took no time at all to find something of interest. Open. There's a hole here on the back of your head.
Hole?
Yeah, looks like you insert something. It says open, so maybe if you put some kind of key in there.
You could open up the suit and take the mask off.
I see. That's excellent news. We just need to find whatever it is that goes in there then.
Yeah.
Thank you. I feel somewhat relieved. I was beginning to fear I might have to spend the rest of my life like this.
Wait, a minute ago you said that it felt natural.
Neked meg hogy van ilyen erős nyakad, hogy megtartod gond nélkül ezt a 2 kenyérpirítót a fejedhez kötve?
Well, it does, but that doesn't mean I want to stay in it forever. Imagine having glasses, for instance. Wearing them doesn't feel strange. You'd hardly want to wear them all the time, forever, would you? That's what wearing this suit is like. Well, I think that's enough about me. Should we move to the next room now?
No. There still might be something here. I'm staying.
Me too.
I see. Well then, I will move ahead and see how our companions are doing. What do you intend to do?
I think I'll be moving along too.
Where do you plan to go?
Quarters, a lounge. Menjünk a crew quartershez, hagyjuk a lounge-ot legutoljára most. I was thinking I might go over the crew quarters.
Very well. I shall head for the lounge then. Until we meet again.
Until we meet again.
Excuse me.
Case rope floated silently around him as he turned to leave. I made my way out of the infirmary behind him. Jaja, tudom, hogy Magyarországon 1-től 5-ig van. 14 az magyarban 4-nek felel, meg a 16 pedig 5-ösnek. Tényleg? Na hát akkor gratulálok, ezek egész jó jegyek, sőt. So, these are the crew quarters. Ismerősek?
Oh, Sigma, what are you doing here?
Hey, come on man, don't be like that. We aren't enemies, are we?
Huh, I wonder.
What happened to you then? You've been acting weird ever since we found that lady's body.
Oh, you think so? But you're sure it ain't just all in your head?
Fine. Let's move on to something else then. You and Cork. Is he your grandkid?
Why do you want to know?
Why? Well, I mean, why do you think? He keeps calling you Grandpa. Of course I'm gonna wonder what the deal is. We all got kidnapped and brought here, apparently for no reason. Now they're making us all play some sort of weird game. I'm just trying to find a little meaning in all this nonsense. That's it. So tell me, 10. Are you really Quark's grandpa? Lover, Luna,
Sigma, where'd you come from?
do you not want me here?
No, it's okay, I guess. I just thought Tenmyoji was the only other person here.
This is the crew quarters. I came here with Clover and Tenmyoji. We decided we'd split up to investigate.
Ah, makes sense. So, you find anything?
0.
What? Which one?
No, I meant I found 0 things.
What about you? Anything suspicious?
I didn't find anything either.
Egyébként hallom a hangjában vagy szomorú, de lehet, hogy csak beképzelem.
Although, I guess you could say this whole facility is suspicious.
Yeah, you got a point there. So why do you think Zero put all these puzzles and stuff all over the place?
Well, maybe solving all of these puzzles is part of the nonary game.
Really? I thought the nonary game was a couple rounds of the eBay game. Egyébként szarul gondolta a Sigma, de nem baj. Why would he need the puzzles and stuff then? Oh, Clover, az kicsit ideges, úgy látom. Well, what is the nonary game then? Why is Zero making us do all this?
Well, this is just, speculation, but maybe it's for entertainment. So rich, powerful people can watch.
Entertainment?
Yes. They're probably off in an opulent theater, watching us struggle while they drink brandy and eat caviar.
Oh, you think so, huh? So some rich bastards killed her off for kicks. What kind of a death is that?
Well, maybe her dying didn't have anything to do with the rest of the game.
No, Kay was right. If her dying wasn't part of all this, the rabbit would have said something. But what we get? Nothing. Just tells us to keep playing and disappears. I can only think of one reason he'd do that. Murdering her was always part of Zero's plans. Now, if you can think of another way all this fits, well, I'd love to hear it.
So you're saying that Zero Senior is the one who murdered the old lady?
Now, it sure looks that way.
That means there's a 7 in 1 chance anybody could be the murderer.
Wait. 7?
Well, Alice and I can't be Zero.
Okay. I'll let the iPod go, but you're gonna have to give me a little to convince me Alice can be Zero.
What? Come on. Alice and I know each other.
Well, how do you know each other?
I guess you could say we're co-workers.
And where do you co-work?
An organization?
That's kind of vague. What kind of organization?
That's... I can't tell you.
What do you mean you can't tell us?
I mean, I can't tell you. Just forget about it, okay?
Why can't you tell us?
Because it's confidential. I promised I wouldn't tell.
Oh, come on, don't give me that. Look around you, Clover. You really think this is the time for playing it close to the chest?
Yeah! What if the people you work for have something to do with what's going on here?
Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should tell you.
Finally.
Sorry, but I just don't really trust you guys. I mean, what if one of you is Zero?
Szóval... Ez a húzza a mézes macagod, de nem mond el semmit.
It could be any of you. Sorry. Anyway, I think that's enough about me and Alice. I just don't really feel like I can trust you guys. Maybe if that changes, then I can tell you. So, I guess I'll go now.
Go? Where are you going?
I don't know. I haven't really figured it out yet.
Then I'll be going too.
Fine.
There she goes. So, 10.
Save it. I don't trust you any more than than she does.
In other words, you aren't gonna tell me anything, are you?
Sorry.
I left then and headed back to the hallway. There were so many questions I wanted answers to, but it was looking like I'd have to suffer in ignorance for a while longer. Besides, there were plenty of more immediate problems that needed my attention. I sighed and threw my questions away to be dealt with later. I needed to focus. There was only one room I hadn't visited yet, and it was the lounge.
Oh, Sigma. Perfect timing.
You were here earlier, right?
Yeah, I was. Fi, Luna and I were the first into this room.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like, secret pathway or something.
You really think that's the kind of detail I would have neglected to mention?
Anything else then? Anything out of the ordinary?
Out of the ordinary? Well, I mean, everything about this room is out of the ordinary.
How about this?
Isn't that obvious? It's an astronomy magazine. Apparently it's got an article about a lunar eclipse. Says it's going to happen on 31-én.
This New Year's Eve then?
Olyan kérdések voltak, hogy hogy szőlő és azoknak rokon növényei milyen olyan betegségeket kaphatnak el, ami a leveleiről és szőlőtörzsről kimutatható ránézésre. Hát mondjuk nem betegség, de mondjuk ha nem kap elég vizet. De egyébként ezek olyan kérdések, hogy nekem így a szemem kifolyna. Csak attól, hogy olvasom. Yeah. 6 days from now on.
Wait, what did you say? What do you mean 6 days?
Well, today is Christmas, right? So...
Wait a minute. When were you grabbed?
Didn't you hear me? On Christmas. About 2 or 3 in the morning. Wait, did I pick you up on a different day?
Yeah.
I was abducted in the middle of the night on December 22nd.
Hát téged 22-ére voltak el. What about you?
I think it was the 20th.
Téged 2 nappal Alice előttre voltak el.
Then we were all taken on different days.
Does that mean we were just sleeping until the nonary game started?
Maybe they kept us on a Soparil IV drip or something?
In theory, you could have everyone wake up at the same time if you got the dosage right.
Then today might not even be the 25th.
I think that's likely.
Yeah. Some of us were probably abducted after you.
Oh. Well, I guess that explains why I feel kinda dizzy.
You too? I felt disoriented since I woke up. My body doesn't feel right.
Maybe it's because we were asleep for so long.
Alice and I are always the only 2 people in the same room. Egyébként ezek közt tényleg van valami, nem tudom mi van. Sajzolhatnánk a szívecskéket.
Your muscles start to atrophy if you don't use them.
Then what day is today?
Beats me.
I have no idea.
Well, what about you guys? Was there anything interesting in the crew quarters or the infirmary?
Nah, nothing in the quarters.
Yeah.
Oh well, there was a book about a cat.
Ja, macska. Ezeknek amúgy valami storytelling célja van? Tehát most találtunk egy magazint a holdfogyatkozásról, előtte ők találtak egy könyvet a Schrödinger macskájáról.
A cat.
Yeah. Something about a cat in a box and whether it's dead or alive. Didn't make any sense to me, though.
Well, it doesn't really sound like something that's going to help us get out of here.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
How about the infirmary? Find anything interesting?
Well, actually there was one thing.
What?
I wasn't trying to hide it. The right moment to mention it just never came up.
You don't need to apologize, just tell us what you found.
Well, see for yourself.
It's a newspaper article. Looks like.
Yeah, it was in the safe in the infirmary.
Let me see that. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
What the hell? What's Radical 6?
Just read the article.
As 12 of them began to read. Na, ez iszok. Na. Most kell a híradóst játszanom, ugye? The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Do you think we're in a quarantine facility?
You mean you think we got infected with this Radical 6 thing? Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me.
Well, we don't know anything for sure, but look at us. We seem pretty healthy. Admittedly, I don't know what the symptoms of Radical 6 are, but if it's killing people worldwide, they must be horrific. Now, just look at this soft, lustrous skin.
Fúj, inkább nem.
This perfect, shapely face.
Inkább nem.
Does this beauty look like something infected with an awful disease?
Nem. Majd tudod mit, te? Erre a kérdésre 3 választ kellett adni. Lisztharmat, peronospóra és botrytis. Ez így könnyűnek tűnik, de ilyen 33 kérdés volt. Nekem nem tűnik abszolút könnyűnek, úgyhogy mad respect.
You want to touch it, don't you, boy?
Fúj, nem.
I can see it in your eyes.
Nem. Az én szemem az halott, csak is kizárólag üresség és sötétség lakozik benne, semmi több.
Go on. Try.
Oké, akkor itt megkerülnélek, és amíg nem nézel ide, addig kisétálnék az ajtón, és sírnék a sarokba. Well, I am feeling a little weird.
That could just be from sleeping for a couple of days. Or maybe it's a side effect of that drug. Besides, if this is where they ship people to quarantine them, don't you think there aren't enough, people? This thing is killing people all over the world, right? So why would there only be 9 of us here?
Yeah, I guess you do have a point. Szóval én már ezzel meghaltam. Nem csodálom. Pihenj, ha tudsz. Az a lényeg, hogy túl vagy rajta, remélem, hogy több ilyen, nem tudom, hogy vizsgának lehet-e, van egy ilyen vizsgád már nem nagyon lesz, ha meg lesz, akkor ne is gondolj rá jelenleg.
Think about it. Zero is forcing us to play this nonary game. Why would the government quarantine people and then make them play a game?
Also a good point.
Yes.
So you're saying there's no connection between our abductions and this virus?
Probably not.
Well, it's still something we should remember, I suppose. I mean, even if we're safe in here, our friends and families are still out there.
That's true. I hope they're all right.
Wait a minute. When did this virus actually show up? I've never heard of it before.
Neither have I.
Me either.
So, what day is it? If this Radical 6 killed hundreds of thousands of people while we were asleep, just how long have we been here for?
I don't think you'll be able to just puzzle that out. If we want the truth, we need to find more information.
Yeah, well, doesn't look like we're gonna have time for that.
4 percünk van. Shit. We're late.
Yeah.
All right then. We should hurry.
Akkor választunk majd ajtót, és most nem a kéken átmegyünk. Kelleni fog majd a segítségetek, mert ti fogtok dönteni. 3 ajtó lesz. A kékben már voltunk, azért a kéket nem választanám ki. De meglátjuk.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
You're late. What the hell?
What the hell were you doing? Azt kérdezte, csak túl gyorsan nyomtam le az egeret. Sorry.
That's not good enough. You realize we could die here, right?
Hey, whoa, calm down there, girl. I made it in time.
Barely. We've only got 5 minutes left. You're a yellow pair. Who do you think your partner is?
Gee, I wonder.
You son of a...
Come now, Fi. Please, calm down. Fighting now helps no one.
He's right, you know. The doors have already opened. We need to hurry up and figure out our teams.
What did I do to deserve this asshole?
So, how should we pair
We're
up?
almost out of time. I'll just explain it as fast as I can. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
The options Fi laid out for us were the following. Szóval aztán még csapatot is választunk. Option A. Alice and I would pair up with Luna and go through the green door. Tan and Quark would pair up with Clover and open the blue door. Fi and Dio would pair up with Kay and open the red door. Option B. Alice and I would pair up with Kay and go through the blue door. Tan and Quark would pair up with Luna and open the red door. Fi and Dio would pair up with Clover and open the green door. I'd be in trouble here. Ó, szegény. Hát igen. Ne aggódj ennél én is, mert én meg nem jegyzem ezt a sorrendet, hogy Option A, Option B, Option C, Option Z. De egyébként igazad van. Tőled lehet majd máshogy fogom kérdezni. Alice and I and Clover would pair up and go through the red door. Tan and Quark would pair up with Kay and open the green door. Fi and Dio would pair up with Luna and open the blue door. Szóval úgy látom, hogy az A és a C opciók közül lehet választani, mert tehát hogy én a kék ajtón már voltam és nem mennék át rajta. Az A opció az az, hogy én Alice-szel lennék és Lunával és átmegyünk a zöld ajtón. A C opció az, hogy én, Luna és Clover átmegyünk a piros ajtón.
Three minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Okay, so who's going to go where?
I'm not going with Kay. I had enough of that last time. Thank you very much.
Oh dear. Seems I'm not wanted.
I'd like Luna to come with us.
Huh? Me? Need someone gullible for the next round?
Hey, shut up. Aren't you my partner?
Maybe. But I don't want her to think that means I agree with you.
You betrayed me last time, Fi. And Dio, you betrayed Tenmyouji.
Ah, come on. Didn't I tell you? It was Quark who...
Dio! Stop saying that!
Wow.
Anyway, Fi and I won't be choosing Betray this time. Your BP's 1 right now, isn't it? If you chose Ally and we chose Betray, what would it be?
-1. I'd die.
I didn't want to say it straight out, but yeah, we're not gonna go that far just to get out of here, right, Fi?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to take a chance on you.
Luna, are you sure about this?
Yes, I've made up my mind.
Then that means Quark and I will be going with Kay, since it looks like Alice is pretty determined.
Yes, Then I get to go with Alice again. I'm totally good with that. What I did to Alice last time was really bad. I want to try to make up for it.
So we're going with option C then?
Ó, hogy automatikusan option C-t választ. Ó.
That means each group is going through a complementary door.
Értem, tehát mi itt vagyunk. Tehát mi Alice-szel és Clover-rel a piros ajtónál fogunk menni.
Sigma, Alice, and Clover are going through the
Hát
red
ezt
door.
mondjuk sajnálom egy picit, mert adtam volna döntési lehetőséget, de akkor lehet, hogy ennél a játék ezt sem megoldotta, hogy ne válasszunk.
Tenmyoji, Quark, and Kay are going through the green door. And finally, Dio, Luna, and I are going through the blue door. Any objections?
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
If there were any objections, there was no time for them.
Let's go!
The announcer's voice filled the room as we ran for our doors.
3, 2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Huh? Is this a dead end?
There are 3 doors, but it looks like they're all locked.
I wonder what this thing does.
Well, it's got a lever.
Can you pull that, Sigma?
Sure thing. Well, that's interesting.
It opened the door on the right.
That seems kind of weird. I mean, why just that one? What about the other two?
Details, details. Hardly seems important to me. They gave us the way forward. I say we take it. Come along now.
Without waiting for a response, I strode off toward the open door. Clover and I hurried to follow. Wow. Pantry? Ez egy új helyszín. Jézusom. Lefagytam ezektől.
This is amazing. Who'd ever need this much underwear?
What?
Well, I mean, all these boxes and stuff are panties, right?
Ó, Istenem.
And there are a lot of boxes.
Panties?
Isn't that what it said on the door?
Clover dear, it didn't say panty.
It said pantry.
Pantry?
It's where you keep food.
Na most kell a majmot megidézni. Free food.
Oh, I guess that makes more sense.
Meg ez cuki, hogy neved, de úristen. Her face had turned an especially amusing shade of red. Panty és a desszertet rejti, Yemi. Ó, Istenem. Hát mondjuk azt, hogy majdnem, de nem. What do you think of that thing is?
I'd say it's a water storage tank.
It's totally full of water.
The stuff on the shelves looks like it's mostly bread, maybe a few pastries, but no panties.
So just a whole bunch of food.
Clover was right that there's a lot, though.
It looks like you could live here for quite a while.
I'd have to agree.
Then what do you think this place is for?
Maybe it's where they quarantine sick people.
What?
Didn't we tell you about Radical 6?
I guess that story really was true.
You're saying that the reason they got all this food and water is so that they can keep infected people here? That's ridiculous. I'm not infected with some weird-ass disease. I don't want to spend the rest of my life locked up in a metal box.
Me either. Giving us food is all well and good, but no spare underwear? That's unforgivable.
Seriously? How long are you guys going to keep making fun of me for that?
Right. Well, we need to search this room. So let's get started. Basic, neutral, acidic. Empty container, basic water. Empty plastic container. It says basic water. So does that mean we're supposed to put basic water in here? Neutral. It's a plastic bottle. This one says natural water. Do you think that means we're supposed to put water from nature into it? No, Clover. Look at it again. It doesn't say natural. It says neutral. You're right. That means it's not acidic or basic. It's just right in the middle. Does this icon here mean don't drink this? It says acidic water, so I'm going to go out on a limb here and say we probably shouldn't drink it. Then again, it's empty, so it's not like there's anything to drink anyway. Acid water. So what? Like vinegar or something? I suppose. I think this is probably more like the water they use in beauty products. Fractions. No, I think these are pages from a day calendar. The blue ones are Saturdays and the red ones are Sundays. So the black numbers are weekdays. Szerintem ez meg ilyen basic ratio, neutral ratio, savas ratio. De miért kell még egy doboz, na mindegy. What do you think this machine is? The bottom part looks like some kind of dolly. It got these 5 by 5 grid of metal boxes. The top row's empty though. Yeah, do you think we're supposed to put something in them? Well, not something, I guess, probably more boxes. Machine on a dolly. The top row of cubies doesn't have any boxes in it though. Should I put some in there? Hey, there's something in the drawer. I wonder what it is. Metal piece. What do you think this is? It's got a sort of metal shaft here. And it got these grooves cut all the way down the side. Yeah, like a male screw. Maybe we need to combine it with something. Metal piece or something. Part of it looks like a screw. Egyébként ez a rész a magyarázatnak olyan, mintha én magyaráznék alkatrészt. Hát ez mi ez? A metal piece, a piece of something. It's shiny, definitely not a coffee machine. It's colorful. It's graceful. Ha. Whoa. What are you doing? You broke it. One drawer. Mi van? Oh, what the hell? This drawer is warm. That's ridiculous. Why would the drawer just be... You're kidding, it's really warm. What's going on here? You took this out of the dolly, right? Yeah. Then maybe it's for heating food up. Someone could have used it recently, so there's still some residual warmth. Kihasználhatta. Szellemek? Úristen. Empty beaker. This is a beaker. There's nothing in it. No way, the coffee machine's okay. Ah, így van. Viszont van egy beakerünk, abban már csinálhatunk tejet a kávéhoz, tudod. Bottom part. Nem ezt akartam. Button. And now we've got a button. We probably need to attach it to a machine though. Have you seen anything that looks like it needs a button? Yep. Here we go. Should be in there pretty good now. Yeah, looks like good to me. Why don't you go ahead and push it? Unlock. Lock. This appears to be a graphic of some sort. And there. Did you hear that? Yeah, sounds like the lock opened. So we can open it? I'd assume so. So it's supposed to be open. Oh, it's empty. I wonder why. Wonder why I can't be bird to fly, la 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 la. És amúgy a tetején mi van? Looks like I can open it from both sides. Na most visszamentem, tanulj majd, ha leszel, még visszanézek, oké? Jó tanulást! Hogyha nem leszek, akkor is gondolj rám, meg ilyenek. Nem, egyébként. Kitartás, ilyesmi. Ha meg lemaradnál, akkor sincs gond, mert amúgy felmegy ez a VOD majd YouTube-ra. See? Aha. I think you could do that from the front or back too. Then there's no hinge, it's just one huge lid. It's just sitting on top of the button. Hey, does it look like there's something inside that ice cube to you? Yeah, you're right. I wonder if we can get to it. We won't just be grabbing, that's for sure. This glass is in the way. How about dropping it through that hole? Or there's a square hole down here, see? I think you just need to slide the ice cubes into it. How? I really have to explain. Alright, fine. Pay attention. You can slide the ice cubes by clicking and dragging the mouse or using the arrow keys. Move the ice cube with something in it to the hole in the front. You can slide 4 of the ice cubes, but there is a limit to the number of times each one can be moved. Ah, bocsi. Once you reach the limit, the ice cube will freeze in place. Okay, got it. Here it goes. Van benne egy kártya. Song outside, baby. Nem. Egy jégdupla viszkivel, pá-pá-párám. Egyáltalán se szálljon, pá-pá-párám. Jégdupla viszkivel. I don't like this. I don't like this, I don't like this. De figyeled? Szóval, hogy így... Tudod mit? Azt mondom, hogy no. Just keep trying, you can do it. Yes, but I don't want to. These are some pretty impressive shells. That's a lot of pre-packaged food. That's a bunch of instant coffee and boxes of tea. A kávéval megvettél. Nézzük át a zsákokat. You mean boxes, right? Boxers of tea. Ja, Istenem. Micsoda királyi hang, ugye? Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. I just can't be no more. I need coffee. Don't you know we make it? He will make it for me. Because I like coffee anyway. Szóval hol van a kávém? Some of the pictures on these boxes look really tasty. I wonder what's under the wrapper? Under where? Jaj, hagyjál már. Under the... Wow, cool. Large shelves. They're full of prepackaged preserved foods. És ott van valami? You see this red button? I think it keeps the wheel in place. So if you push it, it will unlock. I think we can move this thing if it is all the locks. Sounds good. Let's get to it then. Oh. This one's already been unlocked. Why the hell did they put a cabinet back in a corner like this? It's really hard to get to. Agreed. It's got a sliding door. Alright, let's slide it then. Zambó Jimmy. Aj, hagyjál már. Istenem, kérlek segíts, nézd le rám, itt van az éjjel, öld meg őt, nyílt ki szerverét. Oh, what's this? Binder. It's got a couple of pieces of paper inside. We probably ought to hang on to them, right? You have found a nutritional management chart and a nutritional balance chart. You can review them in the archive. Yay! Nagyon örülök. Látom, szépünk is van, de az majd később. Hey, the screen's lit up. Looks like it designed to turn on when you touch it. I think we need to type something in. Yeah. Enter the most appropriate option in the blank area, then press the check button. Okay, let me give it a shot. Aha. Hát akkor... Értem, ez egy nagyon jó nutritional izé lehet, de nekem most ez szerintem nem... Nem... Várjál csak. Hey, this is from a calendar, right? Yeah, it looks a little weird though. You have found a calendar. You can review it in the archive. Wait, I think there's something written on the back of it. The day the man was abducted. Oh yeah, there is something right here. You have found a note on the back of the calendar. You can review it in the archive. Néha olyan hanglejtésem van szerintem, mint a robot hangnak, amikor mondja, hogy a kromatik ajtók bezárulnak. Chromatic doors close. Na várj, ezekre nem tudok rámenni, magukat a számokat akarom. Ezek szerint nem tudom őket még felfedezni jobban. Na mindegy, akkor nézzük a fiókokat. So, these are all drawers. Yeah, tons of them. Wow, how many are there, I wonder? 366. What? I said there are 366 drawers. You just looked at them and figured that out? No. I did math. Hát jó, én abba szar vagyok. They're divided into 4 sections. Each row is numbered 1 through 14. In other words, there are 14 rows in each section. The columns are labeled with the letters A through G, so you got 7 columns per section, and 4 sections means 28 columns total. Now each section has a few spots where there aren't any drawers, right? Well, specifically, there are 26 of those spots. So you just calculate 14 times 28 minus 26. And that's 366. Right. You did all that in your head? Of course. It's pretty simple stuff. Szerintem ami talán menne, az a water puzzle, de hogyha úgy éreztem, hogy lerohadt az agyam, akkor nem fogom erőltetni. De előtte még simán. Szóval van egy csapunk. What's this thing? Well, it's got a faucet, so I think it's connected to the water storage tank up there. So you'd use it to pour water. Yeah. There's a drain too. Oh yeah, in the middle here. Did you see these buttons over here? +3, +2, +1, 0. So 7 buttons in all. I wonder if the numbers have anything to do with the water that comes out of the machine. I guess. De foghatunk bármikor egy ilyen beakert. Megnézhetjük. The drain, I could get rid of water here. Ah yeah. Let's fill this beaker. I fill the beaker. Let's give a +4. Let's change the water. Water filled beaker. Water. Yes, it's just water. So it's like basic water. It's neutral. What about acidic water? Szerintem az lesz amúgy a sors. Let's change the water. There's water in the beaker. Actually, didn't the water machine have a bunch of buttons with numbers on them? Drown the drain with you. Ott van amúgy a kulcsuk. Egyet 13-hoz, vagy ez mit? Mit akar? Egyébként megnézném akkor, mert ezt fel tudom tölteni. Let's fill this beaker. There's water in the beaker. Actually, okay. Nem igazán mond rá semmit. Tudom ezt kombinálni ezzel rozzal? You cannot combine these items. You cannot combine these either. I see. I thought so. Ah! Can I combine these? You cannot combine these. Értem, felmelegíteni nem tudom. Ezzel a beakerrel a dobozt megtölteni nem tudom. Viszont can I fill this up? Actually, no. Nem tudom teljesen megtölteni, csak félig. I mean, nyomkodom neked a vizet, de valahogy egyik se akar változni. Nyomkodtam itt szerintem napestig. Oké. Na várj. Jó, hogy hard módban vagyunk. Értem. Ez mindent megmagyaráz. Nem baj, egyelőre próbálkozunk így. Nem itt akarok keresgélni, hanem... Úristen, mi ez? The day the man was abducted. Oh, lunch, box lunch, nutrient balance. Aha, nutrient balance van week. Ó, atyám! Figyeljetek, lehet, hogy csinálunk mégis egy olyat, hogy... Do you wish to change the difficulty to easy? Of course. Ne torturáztas már az olyamat ennyire. Mondjuk ez nekem így is halál. A táblázatok nekem az így ilyen agyfagyási. Amúgy tudok még a polcokon kutatni? Nem. Nem baj, akkor próbáljuk ezt elmozdítani. Alright, all the wheel locks should be released now. Good, let's see if we can move this thing. Aha, el tudtuk mozdítani. Nothing else, I guess. There are wheels on this window. If we can move it, maybe we can get to the door on the right. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, let's have a look inside. Aha! There's a binder here too. And this is... what? Some kind of chemical? Let's take that binder first. You have found a pH scale. You can review it in the archive. Now the chemical. pH test. This is a chemical for testing pH. You can use it to test how basic or acidic something is. Didn't you ever do that in school? You put it in water and the water changes color depending on the basicity or acidity. Aha! Most aztán van a beakerbe víz. Can I use this? Water filled beaker. Aha, akkor ő most neutrál. You cannot combine these items. De ugyanolyan színű. Oh, hey, look at that. The pH detection chemical worked. It's green. While going by the pH color scale we got, it looks like the pH of this solution is 7. This is the water you got from the +1 button, right? Right. The water you got when you pressed the one had a pH of 7, right? That would mean it will be 6 when you push the 0 button. Yeah, maybe. The beaker is full of water I got by pressing the +1 button. After I put the pH, the water turned green. This appears to be potable water. Azért nem tudom kombinálni, mert nem ugyanolyan a színe. Neutral water would be like the water we drink, right? Right, so do you think we're supposed to put drinking water in this bottle? Yes, I guess. Amit úgy érünk el, hogy szépen visszafordulunk. Nullára állítjuk, mert hát ez a 6-os, az a perfection, nem tudom. Kiöntjük a régi vizet, beöntjük az újat, és megnézzük ennek az értékét. Ez már tökéletesen zöld. The water turned yellowish green, sötétebbnek kéne lennie. It appears to be in a pH of 6. Próbáljuk meg -2, nem +2-vel. Let's change. Oh, hogy ez egyre kékebb. Értem. Hát akkor, yeah. Szerintem hagyjuk plusz egyen, I guess you can use this to adjust the pH of the water that comes out. Depending on what button you press, you get acidity of water or basic water. The value on each button determines the degree of acidity or the degree of basicity. The water from the 0 button had a pH of 6 for some reason. Visszaváltanék 1-esre és belementem abba a dobozba. Ugye tesztelem a színét. Jó. Lehet tényleg a nullás víz kell bele? Istenem. Tesztelem a határokat vele. Ó, most feltöltöttem, de szerintem még nem kellett volna. This water is what you got from the pressing 0 button, right, so that makes it pH just a little bit acidic. Just a little bit acidic. I guess 0 doesn't mean neutral. Didn't the rabbit call himself Zero? Oh yeah. I guess he's slightly acerbic. Érdekes. Szóval ezt méregetnem kéne, és aztán azt szerint megtöltem a dobozt, hogy a test beakerben mit kapok eredményül, ugye? The beaker is full of water. After knocking the water turned deep blue, disappears to be water with a pH of 9. Ionized alkaline water. A legjobb itt puzzle-öket tették be, matek és kémia. Hú, úgy. Lehet, hogy ez nem lesz annyira a tartósabb puzzle most. És ez a helyzet, hogy én ezektől lefáradtam. Úgyhogy én azt mondanám, most, hogy megvolt a szavazás eredménye, most, hogy Vitre eltűnt szerencsétlen Lunát, én lehet, hogy elköszönnék mára. És nem, hogyha esetleg hosszabb streamet váratok, esküdöm azért csinálom, mert kitolni szeretnék veletek, hanem mert lesül az agyam kb. Úgyhogy mielőtt könnyes búcsút intenék, nagyon professzionálisan meg fogom nézni a háttérben, hogy hogyan alakul a hét további sorsa. Na nézzük. Szóval, hát legközelebb pénteken lesz adásunk. Péntek este 8-kor Okami fogja folytatni a kontrollat. Reméljük majd ezt a szitut is kontrollálja és hoz nekem kávét. Bár nem én leszek a legnagyobb látványosság, hanem ő. Majd vasárnap helyett szombaton Okaminek a barátja Kabó fog nekünk délután 4-től art streamet tartani. Hát innen is mad respect neki a múltkoriért. At this point I'm already having a brain fart from the math problems. Hát nekem is látod, ezért vagyok bölcs és fogom lelőni a streamen. Na, úgyhogy én ezt még egyszer elmentem, just to be safe. Haha. És hát, könnyes búcsút intek. Rélelni nem fogunk senkit. A volt hamarosan fel fog kerülni YouTube-ra. A csillagok féne legyen veletek és jó pihenést. Sziasztok!